Maha Vikas Aghadi to split for the Maharashtra Civic elections. According to our sources, Pawar has said India bloc not formed yet for the civic polls upcoming for Maharashtra state. After Uddhav Sena, NCP and Samajwadi Party are planning to go solo with regard to their fight. There is already a crucial Aghadi meeting soon on the upcoming local body elections. Now, after the Maharashtra election rout that they faced, there is clearly a friction within the Aghadi leaders. Remember, for each of these parties, Maharashtra is eventually the main stronghold. Uddhav Sena has said, and I quote it here, India bloc was only for the Lok Sabha elections. So if Uddhav Sena has said that, what does it then mean for the NCP and the Sharad Pawar group as well? Will they, the NCP Sharad Pawar group, will they decide to go ahead solo, or will it be with regard to the Uddhav Sena as an alliance?
त्यांनी आम्ही स्वतंत्र भावाची जाहीर केलं. आज त्यांच्या सवयी जे आहेत त्याचे जे सहकारी आहेत त्यांना त्यांनी स्वतःची सूचना दिली. त्यांनी त्यांचं धोरण सांगितलं, तो त्यांचा अधिकार. बाकीच्या पक्षांनी किंवा तथाकथित त्यांचे मित्र पक्ष आहेत त्यांनी त्याची नोंद घेतली पाहिजे. पण त्याचा भाष्य करण्याच्या कारणाने त्या पक्षाचं नेतृत्व त्याचा विचार करेल.
महाराष्ट्र में भी हमने कहा है कि जो लोकल बॉडी चुनाव है वो कार्यकर्ताओं के चुनाव रहते हैं. वहां हमको अलायंस करना मुश्किल होता है, लेकिन विधानसभा और लोकसभा में जरूर हमारा अलायंस रहेगा, उसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है. लेकिन ये जिस तरह से खबरें आप दे रहे हैं कि इंडिया अलायंस टूट गया, महा विकास अघाड़ी टूट गई, ऐसा नहीं है. अलग अलग पार्टी है, अलग अलग विचारधारा होती है. हम एक साथ आते हैं लोकतंत्र के लिए, संविधान के लिए.
Bring in now my colleague Ritvik Bhalekar for the latest on this. Ritvik, good afternoon. Because there's been a lot of speculation on what's happening. How should one see the Uddhav Sena's reaction, and what do you expect? What do you think the NCP led by Sharad Pawar is going to do?
Good afternoon, Pooja. So today Sharad Pawar has made it very clear and has put rest to all the speculations, because he has categorically said that India Alliance was formed not for the elections but to have consensus on national issues. At the same time, he has also made it very clear that the agenda of contesting elections together as India Alliance was never discussed during the meetings of India Alliance. But in Maharashtra, his subordinates are of the view that they might think about contesting upcoming local body elections together, but they have to meet for that, they have to discuss about it, and they'll be doing that in coming next 8 to 10 days. But at the same time, he also clarified that if he wants to talk about Baramati or Indapur, his bastion in Pune, the municipal council elections will be contested all alone as an NCP party independently and not with MVA. So what Sanjay Raut is saying that UBT Sena is going solo in upcoming local body elections. On the same lines, we could see that Sharad Pawar is also reiterating his point that they might go solo, but they are still open for discussions.
Stay on with me, Ritvik, because let's try and understand what precisely is happening in this case. Mahesh Tapse is joining me from the NCP. Mr. Tapse, good afternoon. What is your understanding? Because when Uddhav Sena says, but the alliance of India bloc was only for earlier Lok Sabha elections, now at civic polls, which is so important, can NCP stand without Uddhav Sena?
Let us understand that local self-government elections are for the Karyakartas. In my party, it is purely the prerogative of the district unit whether they want to forge an alliance or they don't want to forge an alliance. It is never communicated from the top that we are having an alliance with such and such partner or such and such political party. But it is the prerogative of the local unit to make a decision whether they want to forge an alliance or they want to contest independent. See what happens when in Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha, a handful of state and national leaders, they undertake the Lok Sabha and the Vidhan Sabha election. But the local self-government election, hundreds of Karyakartas are vying for that post. So at that time, every party wants to expand their reach, expand their base, expand their party network, expand their party cadre. And hence this decision, as far as NCP Sharad Pawar is concerned, is purely given to the Karyakartas to decide whether they want to have an ideological alliance partner or they want to go solo.
Mr. Tapse, how do you think the stronghold of the NCP led by Sharad Pawar presently is? There are so many factions, so many parties right now and the groups. How prepared do you think your party and your group is presently in case it needs to go solo?
See, I can tell you with confidence that even in the Maha Yuti, there are three partners and none of them are going to contest the election in alliance with each other. They have contested the Lok Sabha, they have contested the Vidhan Sabha together, but that does not mean that they will be contesting the local self-elections together because each party wants to expand its base. As far as NCP is concerned in Maharashtra, we had a strong rural agrarian base. Now, of course, with the split in both the parties, Ajit Pawar leading as one faction of the NCP, we have to assess how people will react to it because Lok Sabha people reacted differently, Vidhan Sabha people again reacted differently. And now the corporation, municipal, Jilla Parishad elections, people are yet to make up their mind how they are going to react. But now that the government has come into power, the challenge lies in ascertaining the factual and the financial capabilities of the government. Now, I'm told that the government is under huge financial debt.
Okay.
So how effectively they will govern the state of Maharashtra is something that needs to be looked at.
Mr. Tapse, do you feel betrayed by the Uddhav Sena that any such announcement could have come after a joint deliberation rather than just saying beforehand, before other parties were prepared to handle it or deal with it?
There was never a discussion as far as local elections are concerned. It never crossed our mind because at that, first of all, elections have not happened in Maharashtra. They are long overdue in some municipal councils. It has not happened in 5 years. So we don't know what now whether how prepared the government is to face an eventuality of election because they are financially immobilized. The government of Maharashtra is under too much financial stress. How much funds they can release for development in a particular city or a Jilla Parishad is another question. And let's see how things come forward.
Interesting.
As and when the parties sit together, there may be consensus in some kind of seats, but to say a blanket alliance or a blanket no alliance may not be the picture of the day.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Mr. Mahesh Tapse. So it remains to be seen, not just with regard to Maha Vikas Aghadi, Maha Yuti as well, and especially in MVA, if Uddhav Sena goes solo, NCP Sharad Pawar, will they be able to manage on their own already when they have a divided faction, just like the Uddhav Sena as well?